my amazing friends! Welcome to another exciting episode on our channel. First, let me thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the incredible support you've been showing. It truly means the world to me. Now, let me ask you something. Do you love reading books? Or maybe you find reading a little boring? Be honest, there's no judgment here. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's the last book you read? Or, why don't you enjoy reading books?
Hello, Jessica. How are you doing?
Hello, Michael. I'm doing great. So, let's dive into our topic.
Great to hear, Jessica. So, today we're diving into something I think everyone can relate to. Books.
That's right. So, Michael, do you like reading books?
Oh, absolutely, Jessica. I've loved reading ever since I was a kid. Back then, I was obsessed with adventure stories. Anything that could take me on a wild journey without leaving my room.
Wait, my friends. Did you notice an interesting word? Don't ignore it. Every new word is a step toward becoming fluent. Let's explore its meaning and use it in a fun way. So, the sentence was, back then, I was obsessed with adventure stories. So, what does it mean by obsessed? In the given context, obsessed means being extremely interested in or preoccupied with something, to the point where it dominates your thoughts and time. Michael loved adventure stories so much that they became a significant focus of his attention. For example, Liam is obsessed with football. He talks about it all the time and plays every day after school.
That's cool, but I used to hate reading books. My parents always encouraged me to read. They said it was important and even tried bribing me sometimes.
I totally get that, Jessica. Most kids think their parents are punishing them when they're handed a book. It's like, why can't I just play instead?
I'll be very honest. Not only children, but even adults sometimes find reading boring or don't think it's important. It's easy to get caught up in daily life and forget the value of a good book.
You know, a lot of successful people make reading a daily habit. They say it's one of the main things that's helped them grow and get ahead. It's not just about reading for the sake of it, but finding books that inspire you or teach you something new.
That's right. But why do successful people read books if they're already successful?
Highly successful people are constantly working to improve their knowledge and skills, and one of the best ways they do this is by reading. Whether it's reading for pleasure or reading to gain new knowledge or skills, there is a clear link between highly successful people and their love of reading.
I think we should also start reading books and develop this as our daily habit.
Yes, of course. In fact, many successful people read biographies of their idols, and they learn a lot from other successful people through books.
Now, let's talk about the benefits of reading books. If we start reading more, how can it actually impact our lives and make a difference?
Absolutely. One of the key benefits of reading is stress reduction. Life's daily worries can easily consume our minds, but reading offers a great way to take a mental break. It lets you escape into different worlds, whether through fiction or learning something new, helping you clear your head and reduce stress.
Studies show that reading can help relax your body by lowering your heart rate and easing the tension in your muscles with a reduction in stress levels. In fact, a study by Dr. David Lewis at the University of Sussex found that reading can reduce stress by up to 68%. It's even more effective than listening to music or taking a walk.
That's right, Jessica. And the second big benefit is that reading can help you sleep better. Studies have shown that reading before bed can improve sleep quality. For example, research from the University of Sussex found that engaging in a relaxing activity like reading can significantly help reduce stress and calm the mind, making it easier to fall asleep.
Wow, that's amazing! I didn't know reading could have such a big impact on sleep and stress. It really goes to show how much a simple habit like reading can improve our well-being.
That's right. The third benefit of reading books is that it improves memory. Every time you read a book, you have to remember the setting, the characters, and their backgrounds.
It's like exercising your brain. Research has shown that regular reading can help enhance your memory and cognitive function. It keeps your brain active and sharp, which is why people who read often tend to have better recall and stronger mental faculties as they age.
The fourth benefit of reading is that it increases your knowledge and vocabulary. Every book you read introduces you to new ideas, concepts, and perspectives. This naturally expands your understanding of the world and adds new words to your vocabulary.
The more you read, the more articulate and confident you become in expressing yourself.
The fifth and final benefit of reading is that it has been linked with a number of mental health benefits. Reading helps engage the brain, stimulating mental activity and improving overall mental well-being. Studies show that frequent readers are less likely to feel lonely and isolated.
In fact, research found that 30% of infrequent readers reported feeling lonely compared to just 19% of regular readers. This suggests that reading can play a significant role in fostering emotional connections and reducing feelings of isolation, especially in our increasingly digital and disconnected world. Now let's learn the new words. The first word is articulate.
That's a great choice, Jessica. Articulate means being able to express ideas clearly and effectively.
Exactly. For example, he is an articulate speaker who can capture everyone's attention.
Yes, and it can also be used as a verb, meaning to clearly express something, like, she struggled to articulate her thoughts during the meeting.
This suggests that reading can play a significant role in fostering emotional connections and reducing feelings of isolation, especially in our increasingly digital and disconnected world. So, here, what does it mean by fostering?
Good question, Jessica. Fostering means encouraging the development or growth of something. In this context, it means promoting or helping emotional connections grow. For example, spending quality time with family can foster stronger relationships.
We have a new word, and that is isolated. What does it mean? The sentence was, studies show that frequent readers are less likely to feel lonely and isolated.
Great question, Jessica. Isolated means being separated from others or feeling alone. In the sentence, it refers to people feeling disconnected or cut off from social interactions. For example, during the lockdown, many people felt isolated from their friends and family.
So tell me, do you enjoy reading books?
Sometimes, I read when I have to.
Only when you have to. You might be missing out on some hidden benefits.
Hidden benefits? Like what?
Well, besides improving vocabulary, reading can actually make you smarter.
Smarter? How?
It strengthens your brain, kind of like exercise for your mind.
Seriously, so reading is like a workout?
Exactly. It boosts memory, focus, and even problem-solving skills.
I thought it was just for fun or studying.
It's much more than that. Reading can also reduce stress.
Reduce stress? How does that work?
When you get lost in a good story, your mind relaxes.
Like escaping from real-life problems?
Right. It lowers anxiety and helps you unwind.
I never thought of it that way.
Plus, it improves sleep if you read before bed.
Really? I usually scroll through my phone at night.
Phones can disrupt sleep, but a book calms your mind.
So, reading helps with sleep, stress, and brain power.
And there's more. Reading makes you more empathetic.
More empathetic? How?
By experiencing different lives through characters, you understand other perspectives.
So, it helps you relate to people better.
Exactly. It builds emotional intelligence and compassion.
I never knew reading could do all that.
And that's just the beginning.
Wait, there's more.
Oh, definitely. Reading also sharpens your critical thinking skills.
Critical thinking, like analyzing stuff.
Exactly. It teaches you to question, evaluate, and form your own opinions.
But can any book do that, even fiction?
Absolutely. Fiction challenges you to understand plots, characters, and hidden themes.
So, it's like solving a puzzle while reading.
In a way, yes. And that mental challenge keeps your brain active and engaged.
But what about nonfiction? Is it more beneficial?
Both are valuable. Nonfiction teaches facts, but fiction improves creativity.
Creativity? How does reading boost that?
By exposing you to new ideas, worlds, and perspectives, it opens your mind.
So, it helps you think outside the box.
Exactly. Writers imagine the impossible, and that sparks your own imagination.
I never thought of that, but does it help socially too?
It does. Readers often become better communicators.
Really? Why is that?
Reading expands vocabulary, improves grammar, and teaches effective storytelling.
So, reading can help with writing and speaking.
Absolutely. It makes your words more powerful and expressive.
That could help with essays and presentations.
And even daily conversations. It builds confidence.
I could definitely use more confidence.
Then reading is your secret weapon. It also teaches patience and focus.
How so?
Unlike quick social media posts, books require time and attention.
So, reading trains you to concentrate longer.
Exactly. It strengthens your attention span and mental discipline.
That's something I need. My mind jumps around too much.
Reading helps you slow down and stay present.
I guess that's pretty useful, especially for studying.
And the more you read, the faster and better you get.
So, it's like leveling up your brain over time.
Perfect analogy. Every book adds to your knowledge and skills.
But what if I don't have time to read?
Even 10 minutes a day makes a difference. It all adds up.
I could try that, but what if I get bored?
You won't if you find the right book. What topics interest you?
I like mysteries and maybe adventure stories.
Perfect. Start with something exciting, and you'll be hooked.
So, reading isn't just about school. It's like a superpower for life.
Exactly. It makes you smarter, calmer, more creative, and more empathetic.
I never realized books could do so much.
Well, now you know the secret benefits of reading.